Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our first virtual Engage with ASHA event. My name is Sana Ansari, and I'm the program manager for ASHA for Women. I just wanted to go over some housekeeping items before we get started. In order to have a fun and interactive event, please have your videos turned on. We would love to see you all. We will be muting all participants to prevent any background noise. If you're having any technical issues during our event, please contact one of our ASHA volunteers. We included their numbers in the latest event reminder email, but I will also include them in the chat box below. If you have any questions about ASHA for Women and our programs, please message us or send us an email. I will include our email address also in the chat box. Thanks everyone, and enjoy the show.
Good afternoon to all our viewers, especially our evergreen seniors. I'm Abraham Matthew, a volunteer with ASHA for Women, and your host for Age No Bar, Fun Bar Bar. For our viewers who are not fluent in Hindi or Urdu, Age No Bar, there's no age to have fun. Have it again and again. Let me start off with my journey with ASHA for Women. Having been in the banking industry for over 23 years, I was looking for a nonprofit, small, local, integrated with the community. I was referred to ASHA for Women by one of my colleagues who was actually starting her own nonprofit. After looking into ASHA, I saw that they were gold level when it came to GuideStar rating, which is very good. After further looking into it, I saw that 95 cents of every dollar was going back into the program, which is huge. I set up a meeting in June 2019 with the team. And while during our conversation, I came to know that they were already platinum, which is the next level. What really stood out for me was almost the entire team were a team of volunteers, the backbone of the organization. Yes, the organization was small, but mighty. And I'm so proud to be part of ASHA for Women. Next, I'd like to invite our Executive Director, Lakshmi Ayyappa, our Iron Lady, but warm with a touch. Lakshmi.
Good afternoon, everyone. Just want to take a few minutes and introduce ASHA for Women. The organization was established in 1989 in the DC metro area to work with families. There were a group of professional women who established the organization who felt that their families, their friends and families were not getting the assistance they needed. So they established ASHA for Women. The organization works with families from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal, and Bhutan. Now, our goal is not only to work with the families on their immediate needs like food and shelter, but also make them self-sufficient, financially, emotionally self-sufficient. So we provide career counseling, we provide therapeutic counseling, we provide whatever resources they might need, used cars, whatever they need to become self-sufficient. Now, in the last couple of years, because of our changing demographics, we started seeing a lot of seniors in our area. So we have expanded our services to provide services to senior men and women. You'll hear more about that in a few minutes. Our organization consists of 7 board members who are very actively involved in the day-to-day running of the organization. In addition, we have 3 part-time staff and a full-time staff person. We would not be able to do any of the work we do without the help of our wonderful volunteers. Many of them are very dedicated to the organization, spend a lot of time. They get training, work with clients, they might do outreach and put on events like this. We would not exist without our volunteers. And lastly, our donors. We have so many donors, local people who really support us and believe in our cause. Thank you, donors. And lastly, all of you participants, I'm glad you're here. I hope you enjoy the program. Please spread the word that ASHA for Women is here to help seniors as well as families. Thank you.
Now next, we'll have Ashok, Deepshika, and Smita singing a medley for us. I'm ready to tap my feet when that beat starts. Let's make it happen.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you all having fun so far? That's wonderful. And now for some trivia questions to test your knowledge out. All right, you're going to see a poll pop up on your screens, and you have 30 seconds to answer the questions. And your time starts now. There are 3 questions. We do have some audience who are quick with their fingers, which is wonderful. And these are the results. How many grandparents have tattoos? 10% of grandparents have tattoos. The smallest monkey is about as tall as a toothbrush, and the first US presidential election was held in 1789. Let's continue on with the fun. Over to Abby.
That was really fun, Padma. I enjoyed it. Some good, tricky questions there. Next, we have relaxation techniques with Rita Maggiore. How would I put Rita in a nutshell? How would I explain that? Rita, very energetic, a can-do attitude, someone who likes to give back to society. She's very well known in her field of exercise when it comes to relaxation techniques. She's an ardent supporter of ASHA for Women. Thank you for everything, Rita. I'm ready with my chair, Rita, for the exercise. Let's make it happen, Rita. Let's go for it.
Namaste and welcome. My name is Rita and I'm a chair yoga instructor. The chair yoga is something which anyone can do, whether you're a small kid, an adult, seniors, or if you're on a wheelchair. So grab a chair, make chair your best friend, and let's start. So before I start sitting on the chair, those who can stand, we're going to work on a posture a little bit. This is so important, how we stand or how we sit. Now, those who are standing, unless you're on a wheelchair and you cannot stand, make sure when you're standing, your feet are hip distance apart, your stomach is in, your shoulders, roll them up and push them back straight. And your chin should be parallel to the floor and your head slightly back. And make sure, again, your stomach is in, shoulders are rolled back and down. And just put your hands down. You see how straight I am? And make sure you're balanced on both your feet. And this in yoga is actually called Tadasana or mountain pose. So this is how you should be. So if anybody by mistake, any kid or anybody comes and pushes you, you are standing solid as a mountain, like Tadasana. And when you're sitting, it's the same thing. Feet are hip distance apart, your stomach is in, your shoulders are rolled back, your chin is parallel to the floor, your head is slightly back, your hands can be upwards or down, it doesn't matter, and you're sitting straight. Another secret is pull yourself from here, from your waist up. You know, we usually have a tendency to sit like this with a little hunch. So just push yourself up. Make sure your chest is not forward, your chest is back, stomach is in, and you're pushing, making yourself longer and taller from here. And here you are, you're in your mountain pose. So practice this, record this video if you want to know how to sit straight and in the mountain pose, yoga pose. So next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to do some breathing. I actually like to do some cleansing breaths. Now, remember, you can do this in the morning, even in bed. You can sit on a chair and do this, standing, cooking, cleaning, anytime. Children, if they're playing, just take some deep cleansing breaths. So let's do that. So everybody sit in the mountain pose. If you're standing, you can be in Tadasana. If you're cooking, just close your eyes and let's breathe. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe from our nose and exhale out of our mouth. So when we exhale, we're going to push our stomach in and take out all our toxins that are inside and just throw them out. So let's try. Those who want to close their eyes, please do. I really like to close my eyes when I do that. So let's inhale from our nose. And when we exhale, we go, ah. Let's do this a couple of times more. Inhale through your nose. And exhale, pull that stomach in. Once more. Inhale. And exhale. So you should do at least 5 or 6 of these breaths. Now we're going to wake up our whole body. Again, sitting, standing. Anybody can do it, any age. And make it fun, Let's bring our hands in a prayer position. Your feet are still at hip distance apart. So next time when you inhale, just drop your hands. And when you exhale, bring them around. Spread those wings. Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up. If you can't bring them up, if your hands are bent, it's fine. If you can just reach till here, that's good too. And those who can bring it all the way up, please do. See if you can join those palms. And just bring them back forward in front of your heart while exhaling. Now this can be modified for people who are on wheelchair, who have arm problems, or any neck problems or back problems. You can just do this movement. Bring your hands down, inhale, exhale, and bring those palms together. So we're going to do this once more, but we're going to go up all the way for those who can. So you have your modification. So let's do this again. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, slowly, slowly, slowly. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Bring them up. And see this time if you can push your head back a little bit. Look at your fingers. And slowly bring those hands in front of you. And just breathe. Take another inhale. And exhale from your mouth. Now bring those hands back on your laps. Now what we're going to do is we're going to inhale. Bring our hands forward. Exhale, just open them up. Open up this chest so you have more room to breathe. Push those shoulders back. Again. Inhale. Bring them up here. And exhale. Again, inhale. And this time take them up. And now again, those who can't do this neck stretch with your arms stretched up, bring them across your shoulders. Just cross them over. Those who are up, take a deep inhale. And when you exhale, just bend to your right. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, bend to your left. Inhale, come to center. And I'm going to do this for the modified version. So we're going to inhale here and exhale, just bend to your right. We are stretching this side, left side of our body. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, bend to your left. Come back to center. Bring both your arms again on your lap here. We are back into a Tadasana position, a mountain pose. Check your stomach. And now we're just going to roll our shoulders up. Push them back and down. Now remember, anytime you're stressed, you feel something is bothering you, you want to just forget about it. Close your eyes. This is the best exercise I feel for everyone. Just close your eyes, roll your shoulders up. Inhale, inhale. Push them up closer towards your ears and slowly push them back. And exhale it out. Do that a couple of times more. Inhale. Roll them up, 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 up towards your ears. Push them back. And let out a nice sigh. See, things are already feeling good. Once more. Up, 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 up. Back. And down. Just roll one shoulder at a time so you feel better. And now people who have lower back problems, whether you do this standing, sitting, any age group can do. We all go through back problems. We pull something, we pull our back. So let's do this the right way. Come a little forward of your chair. Open your feet a little bit wider. Plant your hands here. Now the secret here is, please do not bend from here like this. Your shoulders are back. What we're going to do is we're just going to move our chest forward. Our stomach will be in. So let's just move our chest. Put your hand here. So you make sure it's only your chest moving and put your other hand on your stomach. So your stomach is in. Take a deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale, just move this chest forward. Just come only as far as you can. And now you put your hands on your lap. Your shoulders are rolled back. You are looking at me and I'm looking at you. I will smile here. And gently push these hands on your lap. Push them on your legs and push yourself back very slowly. Now we're going to try this once more. And we're going to go a little bit more than 30 degrees. I know a lot of you might be very flexible. The idea is to bring your lower stomach on your thighs here. So let's try that. Take a deep, roll your shoulders back. Every time, just check on your shoulders. Take a deep breath and sigh it out. Ah. And again, take a deep breath. And exhale, chest forward. Only your chest is coming forward. Take it forward as far as you can go. Just as far as you can go. You're looking at me. Now at this point, take a deep breath. While you're looking at me and smiling, I hope. And exhale and drop your hands in front of you and drop your head. Make sure your back is straight. Just drop your head, shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Once more, shake your head, yes. Shake your head, no. Now take both these hands on both sides of your feet. Now slowly, with your back still bent, slide those hands up and slowly lift yourself up. Just slide those hands up your legs. Your stomach is in, your head is still down. And once you come over here, lift yourself up and lift your head. And take a deep breath. It's like oxygen going into your head. I really feel good when I do this. I hope you're feeling good too. So the idea is, I'm going to do this for you once more, and please join me. We're going to actually do this with our hands now. We're going to start with a preposition. We do inhale, do exhale. Inhale, open those arms. So move your chest forward. It's called a forward bend. You're looking at me and smiling. Now we're going to do a forward fold. We're going to bring both our hands in front of our feet. Go only as far as you can and just drop your head. Just drop it. Now bring both your hands in front of your feet. Drag them along your legs. Slide them up slowly while your body is still bent, and slowly, slowly, very slowly and gently lift yourself up. Once you reach here, push your shoulders back and lift your head up. And breathe. Inhale and exhale. Again, inhale and exhale. Just tap your feet. That will show you a few cardio exercises that anyone can do. Children, grown-ups, you can stand up and do. Those who can, those who can't, this is for your benefit. So we can start by actually marching. So you just do your right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And you can go a little faster, right, left, right, left. And then, how about jogging a little bit? Go on your toes and just jog, jog, jog. Move your hands, just jog, just jog. And those who are standing, just jog in one space. Just jog, move your hands. It's a great exercise, good for your heart. Just jog, jog, jog. So you can do this while sitting, while standing, cooking, anytime you can do this. So this is one thing, and those who are on a wheelchair, for their benefits, those who are on a stroller who feel they can't do all this, we do a little bit of hip walking. So you just grab the armrest of your chair, come forward a little bit, move your feet a little bit forward, and actually anybody can do this. People who feel they want to lose some weight here, it's a great exercise. So try it. So all you do is you just lift one hip, you go on one side, come back and you lift the other hip. and you're using your arms also, so it's like great workout for your arms. So you're pushing yourself on one side and pushing yourself on the other side. Your feet are planted, they are not lifted, so it's just your hips and your arms that are working. Your shoulders are back. So this is a great thing, and once you've got the knack of it, you can go fast. So this is also a fast way of walking. So now you have marching, walking, jogging. The other thing is we can do some stretches while doing this. So those who are, let's do that first for the standing people. What I usually like to do is I open up my feet and I just stretch. I raise my right leg and my right arm and bring it down. I go left, bring it down. And then I tap right and left, right and left. I go forward, forward, and again right and left, right and left. Now for those who are standing, it's again right and left. Those who are sitting, sorry, right and forward and forward and forward. This is cardio. This is for your heart. Everybody should have a nice, healthy heart. Anytime you're sitting watching TV, do some jogging, do some walking, put your feet up, rotate your ankles the other way, point and flex, open, close, open, close. So your inside of the legs, you get a workout too. And this point and flex will really, really, really strengthen all your muscles. Just do that. And for the arms, just make little circles. Just little circles. And make big circles. And then make bigger circles, take them around. And the other way. And come back over here. Bring both your arms forward. Open them again. This time bring them forward. Close them. Now see if you can bring your elbows together like this. Just close together. And now see if you can drop your shoulders. I'm going to go on the side so you can see me better. And see if you can push these arms forward a little bit, away from your face. See if you can lift them with your elbows tightly closed. And bring them down. Again, lift them. Great shoulder and upper back exercise. And bring them back. Once more. Lift them. And bring them back. So I'm going to come forward. See if you can cross your right leg over the left. Again, lift. And this time, drop your head in between those arms. Slowly lift your head. Drop your arms and shake them. Just shake them. I know it was a lot of work. Just rub your shoulders. Give yourself a nice massage. Rub your arms. And take both your hands and massage your knees with winter coming. Most of us, I know I do, suffer from arthritis a little bit. So every morning, if you get a chance, before you wake up, just rub your knees a little bit. And actually, you're supposed to rub it 30 times one way and 30 times the other way. So everybody join your hands. We're going to close this class now. Bring your hands down. Take them up, around and up. Bring them forward. Again. Open. Grab all the love, every happiness that you have over here. Grab them, grab them, grab them. Bring them close to your heart. Keep it there. And remember, age is no bar. You can have fun anytime. Fun bar. Thank you. Namaste.
Rita, I am so relaxed. It was just a wow. All right, next. But before I go next, I'm sure you all heard those sirens there. Those sirens were for all of you. Your videos are shut. We need that open. There's a song going to start next. So we need those videos on. We need to see you in those videos. Next, so can we do that? Before I start with Dr. Ashok Ayyappa's solo, I'd like to definitely share a few words on Ashok. Ashok's passion, dedication to music is clearly evident in his singing and his encouragement and support to others who are musically inclined. Let's now enjoy our song, but I need to see you get that video on so that I can see your hands up. Let's make it happen. Let's go for it. Ashok, that was unbelievable. I loved it. I loved it. Hopefully everyone has got their cameras on because this is going to continue. The magic is going to continue. Despite not having any formal training in music, Ashok's passion is clearly seen in that song. Again, thank you. Let's make the next program.
Let me first formally introduce you. This is Dr. Jan Elliott, who's a
a holistic, who's in holistic medicine and a holistic practitioner. And she's, again, kind enough to be part of this presentation and share some best practices to all of us. So good afternoon to you again, and a little information about you, and maybe after that, how did you get into Ayurveda?
Thank you again, and I'm so excited to be here with ASHA, a passion of mine. I've been with ASHA for a while now, and about myself, without dating myself, I was born in India, been away longer than I lived there. It's been a long journey, but Ayurveda has been with me the whole time,
Wow.
privately, professionally. So growing up in India, my parents hail from the state of Kerala, which is considered to be the cradle and the birthplace of Ayurveda. So my siblings and I, we grew up with Ayurveda, not realizing it, rolling our eyes, not very happy with all the rules that were put in our place, which today I learn, and that's a big myth out there, that Ayurveda has all these draconian rules and regulations. Not true. It's just a simple way of living, the right way of living. Anyway, to get back to me, so when I was in high school and we were wondering I was wondering how to go forward,
Right.
we met up with an Ayurvedic practitioner, my dad's really good friend, and he introduced me to the local college, which for that 1 year had started an English course for an American student.
Right.
So I guess it was meant to be, because I didn't know the vernacular and English was my language of choice to study. So yes, 4.5 years of school, followed by internship, residency. In the meanwhile, I got married, left the country, but continued with Ayurveda. And here I am. And just once I moved to the East Coast a few years ago, a couple of really good friends got me back onto it professionally. They encouraged me to get back. Being an empty nester, it worked out perfect.
Perfect. So, but coming back to Ayurveda, you know, I remember hearing this from when I went for some treatment, Ayurvedic treatment, that the course is as intensive as a regular doctor's course plus the Ayurvedic course. Am I right there? Is that how it works?
You are right. It's pretty intense. It can really drain you, because we do have to learn a bit of what we call the modern science with anatomy, the physiology. So all that has to be there for you to understand how Ayurveda works, because Ayurveda works on the cellular and much, much deeper level too. It's not just the 3 doshas as everybody calls it. So yes, that's the reason we have the 4.5 plus this intense internship, which is very oriented to Ayurveda. You're right.
Got you. So coming back to Ayurveda, as far as your, you know, when you started your journey as being a practitioner, what were some of the things that you saw that you, let me rephrase this. What were some of the things people really needed to bring that balance in life? What was something which we saw that people felt like, you know, it could be, rather than just going for the fix, but creating that food balance? What were some of the things you would not recommend, but share with us, you know, as far as a happy and balanced life?
Absolutely, my pleasure. So as we say, Ayurveda basically is a balance between just not the physical body, but the mind, the spirit, and most importantly, the environment. And we know all about the environment today. So any one of those factors goes haywire, we are in trouble. The things we can do, there are a lot of stuff that can go wrong, but there are a few things we can do personally. And the best part of Ayurveda is that it tells you what you can do as a human being, because each one of us is such an individual. We have our own energy patterns, we have our own reactions to whatever is put before us. So all we need to do is get into a mind frame of saying, I'm doing this for me. And it is a part of what is self-love now. You have to love yourself for you to take care of yourself. It's not an ego issue. It's not a case of you're being selfish. So when I come to explaining about how you take care of yourself, I talk about a few basic principles. One is lifestyle. We all have a lifestyle. We need to work for our own selves. So in the lifestyle part, I would say just have a routine. Be regular. Get up at the same time if you can. Eat your meals at the same time. exercise, go to work, your sleep. These little things, which is just a normal way of a human life, has to be in sync, has to be as regular as possible. The other thing would be diet. A lot of diet in this world today. Find what works for you. Because Ayurveda is very much one person and individual oriented, you need to find what works for you. And when. It's more important is what worked for me when I was 10, 20, 30 is not going to work for me today. So it's just that, and you know, the weather, the time of the season, it's not big changes. It sounds like really heavy rules. It's just simple. What you see in the nature is what we need in our body too.
Right.
The other thing is I would really recommend, and this is what I do too, a lot of mindful practices. In this world, we have so much stress. You need to do things that keep you calm, keep you in balance, keep you in harmony. So, simple things. We had the beautiful session of yoga and stretches with Rita. That's something we can do. Meditation. It doesn't mean you have to go into a forest. In your home, when you're driving, when you're working, just before you eat your food, before you go to bed. Then there is exercise. Again, exercise has to be as your age and your health permits. So these are the few things we can do every day. Little breathing exercise. Again, that's incorporated in the same thing. So little things like that which can give us a routine to our life, a balance to our life.
Right. Great. So nice to hear how simple Ayurveda can be made for a healthy tomorrow. And small little things can make a huge difference. I'm glad you shared that with all of us. The other thing I wanted to know is, when we go through this treatment, if you're having Western medicine, just wanted to see, and we feel that Ayurvedic medicines could do a little more benefit while we are having Western medicine. Is that something we could do? And is that something you would recommend? How would we go about it?
Sure. So they can go together, but my one caveat is please be honest with all your practitioners. Just let them both know, let all of them know what you're up to, what you're doing, because it all has to work together. Ayurveda believes that it's a shared responsibility between the patient and the doctor. It's not one person does it. And it really, I feel so good that that's the kind of paradigm that the modern health sciences are doing too. It's not, one size, I give you your medicine, you're on your own. No. So when you do any other kind of therapy with your Ayurvedic treatment, first and foremost, be aware what you're doing, ask the right questions, get your answers, do your research, and let your practitioners know. There is no harm in doing them together, but just be sure you're doing the right. It's like anything we say, organic food is good, but organic poisonous mushrooms, not good. Like that.
So true. Well, I thought that would be my last question, but I had a couple of questions came up while you were talking. And I was just wondering, people tend to go to Western medicine. Again, this is because it's quicker results. And Ayurveda, you don't see the results right away, and you don't know whether the results are coming. Something about what would your thought process be when someone comes to you, or what would you tell them if someone comes to you and says, hey, I can see the results right away in this, and I don't see anything over here. How would you react to something like this if someone did come to you with that question?
That's a good question. And let me just step back. So the way I look at it, I believe that Ayurveda is a defense against disease, while modern Western medicine is an offense. You have the symptoms, you attack it in the Western medicine, and you sometimes get rid of it, other times you subdue it. While in Ayurveda, we start from the basics, where we are defending ourselves from getting an illness. So there is that's where the way of living and everything else comes in. So you are strong enough. And now being in this pandemic and a lot of talk of immunity, and just to let you know, in the Ayurvedic treatises, which were written 5,000 years ago, pandemic is mentioned. Wow. And how to get rid of it. Close your mouth when you talk. Don't sneeze into people. All those little things was mentioned right then. And that makes my heart warm just to know it was there. So basically that's what you have to remember. There is no magic bullet in Ayurveda. The main thing is prevention. So you don't go when you are having a stroke or you're in an episode. Please don't do that. Call 911, go to your doctor, go to your hospital. You need treatment immediately, which is going to help. But there is always need to get back to health, to be healthy always. So you can, even if you have an episode, even if you fall sick, your body is strong enough to combat it.
Right. Right. Thank you. That definitely helps. I'm going to keep this to my last question. I promise you. I'm sure the viewers want to hear this also. What do I do today to be, to do the right things, if there are certain right things to be done, so that I can have a healthy tomorrow? I think I did ask you that earlier, but just as you could repeat that if you've already mentioned it, what can we do today as an individual to have a better tomorrow?
Absolutely. The first thing I would say is it's never too late and never too early to start good living. And good doesn't mean pleasant only, it means really healthy living. I would say it's like living in the eye of the storm, where you have chaos and chatter all around you, but you are in that Zen place, in that calm place where your body can work with you, work with the whatever throws at it, and be healing. The other thing I would say is always remember there is no tomorrow unless there's a today.
Right.
So start with little things. Just start with having 3 meals at the right time every day. Go to sleep at the same time. Get up at the same time. Do little things which is in your control, and the rest falls into place. Always remember, you have to have your body. It has to do what it has to do, but make sure your mind and your spirit, not sounding esoteric, I don't want to sound philosophical, but I have a beautiful quote which I go to, which says, head in the forest, hands in the world. But just keep yourself calm and do what you need to do in this world.
That's so wonderful. Thank you so much again, Jaya, for sharing those wonderful thoughts with our viewers and me. It really was heartwarming. So thanks again. And I'm sure a lot of people will be remembering some of your words and trying to make their life better. Take care, Jaya.
All right, audience. I hope you're enjoying this event, and there's more to come. But in the meantime, let's tackle some more trivia questions. So on your screen, you will have a poll pop up, and let's try some fun through trivia. There are 3 questions, and we'll give you some more time this time, so that I see a few more people have joined the event. So yeah, please participate. There are 3 questions. You'll have to scroll down. Ooh, some quick fingers. Yeah. All right, and your time is up. And I'm going to share the results. So what's the first day of winter? December 21st. 77% of our audience got it right. That is wonderful. And the most overdue library book was late by how many years? 288 years, and 19% of our audience got that right, which is wonderful. And there is the Pacific Ocean has the highest amount of water among all the other seas combined. So 61% of our audience got that right. So that's wonderful. And that ends the poll. And we have our next melodious rendition by Samita.
right. Again, now our next, I just want to make sure we're all awake and we had a great time with that music, but another fact about ASHA for Women. Are you ready for it? ASHA has at an average of 400 inquiries a year, and 100 plus women and children are assisted. That is huge, and that's why we call it small and mighty. Next comes Cooking for Fun with Jabeen. Jabeen is a microbiologist from California who's been there for over 25 years. Her passion is cooking. Her family and her 3 sons have been a great support to her, even set up a channel, a food channel on YouTube for her. It's called IK Recipe. That's AIK Recipe. There are some great recipes there. You'll enjoy it. Her dream, that is Jabeen's dream, is to have her own professional kitchen where she'll have a staff and she can create new recipes and dishes. So Jabeen, let's cook, eat, and enjoy as we are waiting eagerly.
Assalamu alaikum. My name is Jabeen, aka DJ. Welcome to Ek Recipe. Today's recipe is chicken fajitas. This dish can be eaten in so many ways. Like you can eat it with rice, my way, and you can eat with tortilla, roll in a tortilla, or homemade roti, which is called chapati, and enjoy it. So let's go make chicken fajitas. So for our chicken fajitas, we are going to marinate the chicken for just a bit. And to start with the marination, I'm going to add like 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. Just coating the chicken here. My chicken here is 1.5 pounds, and it's boneless thighs that I cut it in a small strips. You can see these are strips. So yep. And my electric pan is heating up here at 350 for my vegetables to saute, and in the meantime we are doing this. And by the time our chicken is going to marinate, our vegetable will be ready and we will add them together. So now other ingredients for marination is 1 teaspoon salt, 2 teaspoon red chili powder, 1 teaspoon red crushed pepper, half a teaspoon cumin seed, 1 teaspoon cumin powder, half a teaspoon oregano, 1 teaspoon onion powder, and 1 teaspoon garlic powder. These are all going in at once. Wonderful. So just mix them, coat them a little bit. We don't have to marinate for too long. Until my vegetable is ready, I will, after my vegetable is done sauteing, I'm going to put this in the pan. It's very quick, supposed to be quick. Chicken fajitas are supposed to be easy and quick. So my electric pan is heated up at 350, and now I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of oil here. There we go. And my vegetables here. It's 1 red bell pepper, 1 green bell pepper, and 1 yellow bell pepper, and half a onion, red onion. These are all, I try to cut them in a almost same shape, long shape, like this. And these are all going in the pan at once. Ooh, love the sizzling sound. Our goal is here to keep the vegetable crisp. So we are not going to cook it for so long. I'm going to add chicken. I don't need to even wash it. It's perfectly fine. So I'm not putting any oil in the pan because I put the oil in the chicken, remember, in the beginning. So my chicken is going in, and since these are boneless thighs and they cook quickly, so I don't need to, like do it for long. This is also going to be very quick. Have to add this chicken cube. It's optional. If you want to add it, it's good. I like it, just to more enhance the chicken, chicken flavor. So this is chicken cube, and that's it. I'm going to cook like until my alarm goes off, and I still have 2 minutes. I set the alarm for 5 minutes. Now I still have 2 minutes. So I'll see you in 2 minutes. So my timer is just turned off and my chicken looks ready and delicious already. So we have to add these vegetables in it and let them cook for together for not more than 1 minute. Let's see, so that all the seasoning and juices from the chicken incorporate with the vegetable. My chicken fajitas are ready, and I'm not going to cook it anymore, but I'm going to taste the salt so that I can add it if I want to. If you're not using the chicken cube, salt and chili powder is your own preference, but just to make sure, if you're adding the chicken cube, add the less salt in the beginning. I don't need any more seasoning, it's perfect. So I'm going to take it out in a serving dish. So for our dessert, we have some magic bars, and for magic bars, I'm using Mary cookie because they are lightly sweet. You can use any cookie that is lightly sweet, like graham crackers or whatever your preference is. So this is one stack of Mary cookie that contains around 33 cookies. So I'm using my chopper to chop these cookie and make a base or crust for our dessert. And now I'm going to put the lid on and break them little finer before I add butter in it. So here we go. Crush. It's coming along. So our 1/3 cup of melted butter is going in. And now we are going to mix it one more time. So the indication for our crust is ready is that when we press it against our fingers, it stays in a shape, it forms a shape. So it's not like loose. So this is ready, and I'm going to transfer it in our baking pan, which is, I have it right here, greased and parchment paper already on it. And this is my 13 by 9 baking dish. Now everything is going in the pan, and we will press it with a spatula or our finger. Anything is just fine. Spread it all over in the pan like so, and just press it with the spatula so that it goes all 4 corners smoothly, smooth layer. I have my parchment paper hanging so that I can lift this parchment paper and the whole thing comes out, and then we can make a pretty nice bars of it. So on our already made crust, we are putting 1.5 cup of dates khujur, and we will try to distribute it all over the pan like so. This is done. Now our next ingredient is semi-sweet chocolate chips, and this is 1 cup. Here we go. See, this dessert is so quick and easy, and what in our language we say, the hing lage na phitkari or rang bhi aaye chokha, means less work and end product is amazing. Here we go. Okay, the next ingredient is sliced almonds. These are very thinly sliced, as you can see. So this is also 1 cup. Already looking so beautiful. And my next ingredient is coconut slices. These are very thin slice, and I'm adding these. You know, the good thing about this dessert is you can add anything that you like you can add cranberries in it, you can add butterscotch chips in it instead of chocolate chip, or you can add both. There is so many variation. You can add different nuts. Sliced coconut I used was 1/2 cup, and now I'm also using the 1/2 cup of coconut powder. It's like unsweetened coconut powder. All right, all the ingredients, but the last one. So this is sweetened condensed milk, 14-ounce can. The whole can is going to go on top, and I'm trying to drizzle it. There is our dessert. All is left is bake, and I'm going to bake it for 350 for like 25 minutes, or until the top turn golden brown. And our magic slices, now I'm going to cut them and serve them. So see, I just scrape the sides with the plastic knife or anything that you can safely do it without scratching your pan. And now I'm going to bring it on a cutting board and make the slices. So now it's time to try our magic bars. Here we go. Looks perfect. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. It's very delicious. Gooiness from the dates that we use, and the chocolate flavor and the crunch of our almonds and coconut flakes. Oh, absolutely. And the soft crust of the Mary biscuit. Absolutely delicious. So you have to try this. So now is my favorite time, which is testing time. So let me put some green onion on top. Not that it needs any more beautification, but just for the sake of plating. Here we go. And now I am going to make a tortilla roll out of these chicken fajita. I just grill my tortilla on a griddle. It's just to look nice. Here we go. Now you can use shrimp, you can use tofu, you can use anything of meat of your choice in this for the fajitas. Here we go. And now some pieces of avocados. And last is a dollop of sour cream. Oh boy. Let's try it. I am going to secure the end. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Seasoning is perfect. The creaminess of avocados and sour cream and the spicy chicken fajita with crisp vegetable. Absolutely delicious. Try this and enjoy it. If you like my recipe, like it, give it a thumbs up and share it. And if you are new to it, subscribe it. Just remember, taste in your food doesn't come from the ingredient. It comes from the love and compassion. So always cook with your heart. For more recipes like this, we'll be seeing you soon. Till then, Allah Hafiz.
That was yummy in my tummy. Well, next we have Dipshika, one of our local artists and very talented with a solo. Let's make it happen. And you know me, I'm waiting for that beat to tap my feet. Let's make it happen again. That was good again. Anyway, I've got another fact for you, a fact for ASHA for Women. I know I mentioned this earlier, I'm not sure if you remember it, but it's 95 cents of every dollar received goes back to the program. That just talks about the efficiency of ASHA for Women, that small and mighty organization. Next, I'd like you to meet Bobby. Bobby is our tech guru. Are you there, Bobby?
Hey, hello. Hi, Bobby Mason, I'm here. It's great to see you guys. Sorry. Yeah, Bobby Mason, I'm here. Great to see you guys. And it has been amazing, working behind the scenes with Eddie and others, to create this program for you guys. I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm glad you're enjoying it too. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Bobby. We know you were the man behind a lot of our tech challenges, so thank you for making it happen. And now, what's next? A surprise. Age No Bar, Fun Bar Bar was produced entirely by our volunteers. A big shout out for our volunteers. Thank you. We could have not done this without you. We at ASHA for Women always believe in the ball rolling. And there's no goodbyes here. There's always see you later. But we from ASHA for Women would like to thank each one of you for being part of Age No Bar, Fun Bar. So thank you again, and we will see you later. Take care, all of you.